Hi, I'm Cindy. If this is the first time to my page, I like to make lifestyle videos. I do exercise videos, unboxings, makeup videos, nail videos, and I do some healthy mukbangs too. So if that's the kind of thing you like to watch, be sure and like and subscribe. And if you want to see how I did this eye look with this palette, keep watching. Okay, I'm back for another look. Remember, we did this yesterday. We did the turquoise look out of this palette. Today, we're going to do another look. We're going to do, if you look, someone I saw gave an idea. If you look at the cover, that she has used the colors inside of the palette for this so that you can kind of tell. Well, I'm going to be wearing a white top. It's got flowers, pink, but it's also got some like, orangey colors too. So I thought we could do the row that had the peach and stuff in there. So let's get started. So I'm getting ready for church. I did left my rollers in a little bit longer. I pulled them out. Some of them still feels a little damp, so I'm just not touching it, because I don't have my hair completely dry when I put the rollers in, and sometimes it's more dry than others. Seems like if you do it real dry, it doesn't want to roll good. But then if you do it kind of damp, you have to be careful to make sure it all gets dry. But anyway, some days it looks good. And some days it doesn't. We'll just see. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got my brushes. I might order some of Singe Beauty's brushes, the next time I place an order, because she's got that new palette coming out. And someone did an announcement, said that, what did she say? She said it's coming soon and it would be dropping, but that some people said that they wanted to get this palette, but they warn them there's not many left. So they probably want to save the postage. It's $8 postage, which I understand not liking that. But at the time, I didn't think I wanted the second palette, and I might change my mind. But it's not really out yet. So we got the mirror. Um, it's a nice mirror. I liked it. I used it yesterday. I'll probably use it again today. And I don't have any primer on. And that reminds me, I did forget to put on moisturizer. So let's do that real quick. I did use my serums, my vitamin C and some kind of azelaic acid, and then however you say that, I use that. So I pat that on, try to help with anti-aging, dark spots. I know that takes care of it. It's probably got some other uses too. So let's put some of this moisturizer on. I just use moisturizer for a primer. Like I said, I've done it before and I haven't noticed any difference. Some people's, now if you're putting a light color on top of a dark color, it might be helpful, but I don't do that. It's too much work. So, and then this was just olive oil. I got this at Sam's. My acids I get at Amazon. So, we got our palette. We're going to just start with something all over the eye. Just kind of put it all the way to the brow. Now, I don't like the colors all the way to the brow. Now, I did the first row here, which I didn't say I was going to do the first row, which the first row is a pretty row. I like that row. But I picked the wrong thing. I'm going to do this second row with the gold and the yellow and the peach and the brown. And so anyway, that's okay. We didn't have anything to put over the whole eye anyway. So let's start off. Wipe my brush off from yesterday good. And we're going to start off with yellow. We like that. In this right corner or inner corner. I'm using the mirror behind the camera, but I might come up, periodically use this mirror too. This kind of works out good for you guys because y'all can see what I'm doing. And I'm just kind of playing it by ear. So I'm going to wipe that off. Now we're going to put peach in the second half of it. I'm doing this on my iPad, and something, a notification just came up, if you're wondering what I was looking at. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this down under a little bit. And when I put on my foundation, I can kind of clean up some of this where it's too wide. Let's just kind of do a little bit on the top too. Not all the way to the brow. Although this is not a dark color, so it wouldn't hurt on this one. Just kind of windshield wiper it out. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use this brown that goes with it. And I'm looking for this guy. Let me make sure he's clean. So I'm going to kind of take that up in a little point, little cat eye. And a little underneath. No, it would look good. This top color, I think I'm going to put a little on top of that brown. This top brown here, this real deep one, I think that would look good too. It's got a little bit more rust in it, or a little red tone to it. You know, one easy way to go is just sort of go by the rules if you're scared to experiment. But if you're not scared to experiment, just use anything you want. I need to get me a big iPad. That's what I'm going to do. I just hadn't wanted to spend the money. Maybe after I get 1,000 viewers, I'll reward myself with that. Okay, I'm going to do just a little bit more. Oh, I know what we're going to do. Let's this gold right here in the corner. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to use my finger and put on the lid. I think this looks better with your finger based on what other people said, because the brush is just going to spread it out, or you can kind of tap it on with the finger. And then after we get this on, we can work more on blending out these darker colors. And we can always put more on if we need to. So let's take this darker color on top of the little bit of brown. You know, we've changed shades, and it's not hurting. It's fine, you know. One was just a little bit more warm tone or browner than the other. Kind of swoop that up, give you an eye lift. An eye lift with makeup. Okay. I'm going to grab my big mirror now so I can see what I'm doing. I don't want to go to church looking crazy. Oh, that is pretty. Y'all probably see better than me. So where is that brush? I'm going to put a little bit more of this color we've been using. I'm not going to show it to you because it just takes time lifting it and stuff. So I'm taking this more in the crease and kind of lifted it up in a cat eye. That's just my thing. I've not ever seen anyone else particularly deliberately do something like that. But I don't really watch, when I watch makeup videos, I don't necessarily watch for technique. I just watch, see what color combinations look good. So these under eyes, we're going to clean those up when we put our foundation on. Let's do a little, I'm going to wipe this off and do some yellow. Do the yellow. This yellow, we're going to make sure that gets in there good. Get some yellow in the inner eye. Then we can try to smooth this out a little. This is a little bit bigger brush. Okay, we've done all the damage we can do right now. Let's put some makeup on, and then we will finish up. They got stuff for the inner corner. I think I would kind of like to stay light, maybe this light brown shiny. Yeah, that's what we'll do. A little bit lighter. This is light, but it's a little bit cool tone. So we got these two bottom rows look cool tone, and the two upper rows look a little warmer. So I'm just I'm still using this, trying to get every drop out of it. This L'Oreal foundation serum. It does have SPF in it. I probably should have put my shirt on instead. Before we actually finish up, I'll go turn this off and then put my top on. And we will do the eyelashes and stuff. Yeah, I kind of got out of order. Normally I would do this last, but we got busy talking. Or I did. You didn't. Arch your nose. This one side of this nose is still real sore. I looked at it last night. There's a little tear in the skin that's having trouble healing up. So I'm really babying it right now. Usually don't go down my neck, but we will. Okay, so I'm going to change tops, put some setting powder on this so I don't get this on my top, and wash my hands, and I'll be right back and we'll finish up. Hi, this is editing Cindy. Whenever I got back, I did not have my microphone with me. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this clip in because I finished up the makeup, but you're not going to be able to hear very well, even with me putting the volume up to 500%. So anyway, just bear with me. And sorry about that. I'll try to do better next time. Bye-bye. We're going to take this color that we used all of it, and we got it on red. Just put some more there. And this here, I just highlighted next to it. So I'm going to fill it out a bit too. We can also, and then on, we can put it on the other side. I don't know how to do that. And let's put it on. We got through the last from yesterday. Those are kind of uncomfortable. That one that is already cut and everything. I got these. I like these real well. I got here that already cut. I think that's one of them. And then I wore these last week. I think that's the reason I don't like them. They're pretty, they're kind of stiff, and they're kind of uncomfortable. And so we're not going to you want to throw that hair away and everything. We got to get these in. So these here, we can use a black eyeliner. I'm trying to try to put these in the zero first and make it look like that. Let's just try this set here and see if we can do a decent job on that. Or if we use the black, it's really gonna take a lot of the wood. We're gonna try with the red. And then you have to get in the last and then do my black one. But I have to do that and do this. And I get my big iPad. What is that? I need a new phone first. So we'll do a screen. And we'll do that. Let me just say, a lot of time when I'm using black, I use that black to dry on it, and then I use it for everything. Oh, hi. Let's grab the card. We'll grab that. I like this one. Hopefully, it's perfect. And then we'll see if we can get some up later. Another day, we're always interested. So if I have on eye, I do like eyeliners like to do it like all, one day. I'm not going to that. So let's see if we can do it. I'm just saying that I haven't really been up on that. And if you recall, I got some blood too. Yeah, you want to paint that. Color Riveting and Rhubarb. And this is the color. I don't know if you can color. Use that for you. Mm.